as floods devastate the state. The 300-kilometer-long Jammu-Srinagar National Highway remains closed for the 6th day today. Pradeep Datta with this latest dispatch.
Work is going on at bar-footing pace to reconstruct and repair this Jammu-Srinagar National Highway near Ramsu, which has been washed away by the landslides few days back. They are trying to restore this road connectivity that connects Kashmir with the rest of the world. You can see that heavy machinery like JCB and L&Ts have been pressed into service. Several of these machines, they are trying to clear the debris, and besides this, they're also trying to break the rocky cavity so that once again they can restore this road connectivity. They are having a lot of challenges. Every day they are battling against all odds, especially because of the shooting stones that come from the nearby mountains. Let us talk to the person here who is operating this machine and find out the trouble and dangers they are facing every day during this road clearance operation. सर, आप हमें बताएंगे कि क्या किस्म की प्रॉब्लम और चैलेंजेस आपको आते हैं जब ये ज्यादातर रोड क्लियर करते हैं?
अभी इसमें कुछ बोल नहीं सकते हम लोग, अभी लगे हुए हैं, कोशिश कर रहे हैं, जितना जल्दी होगा तो अच्छा ही है।
शूटिंग स्टोन की वजह से कितनी प्रॉब्लम आती है और कैसे होता है?
बाकी जनता के लिए प्रॉब्लम है ही बहुत ज्यादा है। जब ऑपरेटर काम करते हैं, ऊपर से पत्थर आ रहे हैं, तो कोशिश कर रहे हैं, जितना अपनी सेफ्टी भी देखना जरूरी है।
Often their work gets hampered because of shooting stones that comes from the nearby mountains. So despite all these dangers, they are working day in and out 24/7 to see that this lifeline to Kashmir is restored, because every day from this area about hundreds of trucks cross and they carry with them ration, supplies, diesel and other service, not only for the civilians but also army personnel. They have brought with them also the rock breakers, because at several places it's a hard rocky cavity. They have to construct a culvert besides filling up this road, and it will take around about 2 to 3 more days. But these men are here facing all odds, all dangers, and they are trying to ensure that the people of Kashmir once again reconnected and they get the essential supplies to that area is restored, so that they are not to suffer for the medicine or ration at this point of time. Pradeep Datta reporting with Amit Bharadwaj from Jammu-Srinagar National Highway for Times Now.
As Jammu and Kashmir battles the flood fury.
These are the people, those who are instrumental in carrying out such rescue operations, which are daring in nature and really take guts of steel to carry out such operations. These are the men of the Army Aviation Corps, and some of them are special commandos, those who slither down that winching cable and pull out people in order to save every single soul that is in distress.
Watch detailed coverage on Times Now.
I'm right now standing on the Durangali Nala bridge, which connects Poonch. This is one of the 3 bridges that connects Poonch with the rest of the state. But unfortunately, all 3 bridges lost connectivity. In fact, some parts of those bridges got washed away. This is the damaged part of this Durangali Nala bridge, which is now being restored by the engineers of the Indian Army and the Border Roads Organization. This is the bridge that is being put in place here in order to restore connectivity, as Poonch is a very, very critical area as far as the operational needs of the Indian Army is concerned, and it is all the more critical, all the more crucial to keep the supply lines open as far as the Indian Army is concerned, and civilian population, of course, also needs those essential supplies. So in order to maintain that connectivity, re-establish the connectivity, the Corps of Engineers of the Indian Army as well as the Border Roads Organization are doing a marvelous job. This bridge has been put in place in just a couple of days. In fact, the work started 2 days ago, and the connectivity is already restored. But rebuilding, of course, will take time. There are 2 other bridges, Sher-e-Kashmir Bridge and another one. They also have some of their portions washed away, and the work will commence there as well. But as far as similar damage to roads and bridges is concerned, it is extensive. The Chief Engineer of Border Roads Organization told us in his area of responsibility, which is around 3,000 odd kilometers, more than 1,000 kilometers of roads and bridges, they have suffered extensive damage, and it is going to take a lot of time to rebuild and re-establish those links. Although connectivity, of course, will be restored in a few days, in about a week or so. But several areas of Jammu and Kashmir, the far-flung areas such as Gul, etc., they still remain disconnected. The connectivity has not been restored to those areas. But of course, the Indian Army as well as the Border Roads Organization, sparing no effort, doing a marvelous job, and speed is also of essence in these kind of works, as civilian population as well as the defense establishment need to keep these supply lines open, and keeping that in mind, the work is happening here at a tremendous pace. In Poonch, Shamsher Kant for Times Now. Sir, give us an idea as to what is happening here. You are trying to relay a bridge here.
What we are trying to do is restore connectivity. In the sense, this bridge has got damaged. Now, we've just launched this bridge basically on a war footing. The reason was Poonch was totally cut off for last 4 or 5 days. Yesterday, although we restored the connectivity, this was a major thaw in our effort. So today, with this bridge, which will be completed in about an hour and a half's time, Poonch will be connected with the rest of the world. But that is only connectivity.
This is of course alternate connectivity, because the main bridge leading to Poonch, it still remains cut off, right?
That's what you are absolutely right. Actually, we are now focusing on connectivity only. The main road itself is damaged in a large number of places, and there is a major formation reach of about 1 kilometer just short of reaching the Sher-e-Kashmir bridge, and that will take some time because we have to cut a new formation on that bridge.
मेरे भाई और मेरी भाभी, उनके साथ में एक कपल और है और साथ में एक 8 महीने का बच्चा है। वो सभी लोग फंसे हुए हैं वहाँ पर। मेरी लास्ट कल उनसे 10 बजे बात हुई थी मॉर्निंग में। आज 24 घंटे बीत गए, उनसे कोई बात नहीं हो पाई है। मैंने गवर्नमेंट द्वारा दिए गए नंबर पे भी संपर्क करना चाहा। उन पे नंबर पे कॉल लगा, घंटी गई, लेकिन किसी ने पिक नहीं किया। तो उसके बाद मैंने टाइम से संपर्क किया। वो वहाँ पर डल झील के वहाँ पर रुके हुए हैं, डल गेट मार्केट के वहाँ पर, जो कि होटल दमदम में रुके हुए हैं, और उनकी हालत वहाँ पे बहुत ख़राब है, क्योंकि उनसे पूरी बात तो हो नहीं पा रही, लेकिन हालत बहुत ख़राब है, बिकॉज वहाँ पे सभी लोग जो है 3री मंजिल पे रुके हुए हैं, जितनी मेरी बात हो पाई है उनसे।
There are many of the tourists who had been trapped there in Kashmir Valley for the last so many days without food and water, and finally they had either managed to flee from the floods or they had been evacuated by the rescue teams there. Let's talk to them and find out the problems they had faced all these days. आप बताएंगे कितनी मुश्किलों का सामना करना पड़ा आप कितने दिन?
बहुत मुश्किल से आज बुधवार से हम लोग बैठे हैं यहाँ पहलगाम में हैं। पहाड़ चढ़ हम लोग कभी ऐसा रास्ता नहीं चढ़े हैं, बहुत मुश्किल से आ रहे हैं। 16 जन हम लोग हैं, 16 जन कैसे कैसे आए। एक जन भी बिछड़ जाता था। आज हम लोग का माता रानी का बहुत कृपा है कि कैसे हम लोग को पहुंचा दिए। बहुत लोग हैं हमसे बुरे हाल में फंसे हुए, लेकिन हम लोग जैसे तैसे निकल गए। कोई जो आदमी है, लोकल आदमी, वही हम लोग को हेल्प कर रहे हैं और कोई नहीं। ये बंदा जो है ये हमको ऊपर पहाड़ से नीचे लाया है पकड़ पकड़ के, कोई नहीं हेल्प कर रहा है और कोई।
See, pain has connected them. They are saying that more than administration, it is the locals who have been helping them. They have not only provided them food and shelter, but they are also helped them just getting down from this steep mountain slope which they had to take, as the road connectivity to Kashmir has totally been washed away because of the landslides triggered by the flash floods. So they are facing a lot of problems. Once again, the Kashmiris have proved that they are the most hospitable people. Even in this difficult condition, they have tried to help out their people who had come from different parts of the states, and they had been suffering without food and water. Whatever money they had, all they had exhausted. But somehow now they are waiting for the bus so that they can be taken back to their respective places. The problem with them is that many of them do not have the money, so they want the government to at least provide them some kind of a transportation facility so that they can reach back to their homes. But thank God, all of them had been saved. There were about 12 to 15 members. All of them had been. But what about many of the people who are still trapped there and submerged in water? Their near and dear ones are trying to get in touch with them, but because of no cellular phone connectivity, nobody is able to know about the well-being of their near and dear ones.